What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 307 of the Cheesy Controller Podcast. I'm your host, Anton LaPlatte. I don't like how I almost forgot my name there. Joining me, as always, we have the Mecha Stardew Valley, Chris Montalbano.
What's up, everybody?
And we got the Ray Trace Durag, Madrid Devon.
I need a Mewtwo EX.
We got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week. We're going to be talking about Pokémon TCG Pocket, Valorant, Fortnite, NetEase, and I mentioned Arcane. We didn't really get into it, but it's only the first 3 episodes out, and I've only watched the first episode and a half, so probably by the end of the month we'll have more thoughts on the entirety of Arcane Season 2. So yeah, I pulled a Gardevoir at first, and then I pulled a Rolf, and I was just pulling Mewtwo packs. I was like, I need a Curlia, I need a Curlia, I need a Curlia. And eventually I saw it on one of your Wonder Picks, Chris. I was like, yes.
Yeah. I've been straight up just picking Mewtwo pack. Ooh, the full out Porygon.
For my mental health, I'm not. Oh, nice. For my mental health, I'm not pulling any more Mewtwo packs.
For your mental health, I just need to be working. I'm so close.
Earlier, I had enough points and like enough time that I was able to open 3 packs, and I opened 1 of each. But Charizard packs, like, I feel like I have the majority of the good stuff out of it. But like the Pikachu is not giving me anything. I have 2 of the full art Eevees.
Oh, nice.
I got 2 of the full art Pidgeot. Is it Pidgeot?
Pidgeot, yeah.
Got the full art. I don't know. This game, like, it's good that it's gotten a few events already. So
yeah.
We've had the Lapras event, and there's like the Wonder Pick event.
I did pull the Lapras EX from the cards you got. Or the pack you get.
I have not.
I tried to do what's the hardest mode called?
The
expert.
With whatever decks I have right now, I can't touch.
Oh yeah, you gotta.
They have hands.
You gotta do some deck refinement, and honestly, you gotta use the recommended one. Like, so if you're going against like that water, that Blastoise Starmie or Staryu.
I need some electric.
Yeah, you gotta use electric. And I finally, like, pulling the Pikachu packs, I was finally able to get Pikachu. And like, I had Raichu for the longest, but like finally getting Pikachu and then EX Pikachu, I was able to pack a little more punch in my electric deck.
Nice.
And honestly, a lot of times that's what it is. Like you would need that EX, like you need that hitter for your deck to be complete.
Yeah, I have an electric deck. It's a Zapdos electric deck, but
nice.
He's kind of hard. I only have 1 of him, so I can only I can't really do too much.
I
got the regular Zapdos. The regular Zapdos kind of sucks because you do 30 damage to your bench every time you attack, but he hits 100.
And you do 30 damage to your bench?
Yeah, so you have to pick. You can attack. It does a hell of damage, but you have to pick a Pokemon on your bench to do damage to.
Hey man, get you a little Clefairy, or is it honestly just not even Clefairy, a Chansey?
Yeah.
Or what if you don't have any Pokemon on your bench?
I haven't run into that problem. I wonder if you can attack.
It probably can, and it just won't do anything. Because like if you get
maybe that'd be a strat. If you don't have anything on your bench, then and it dies.
The strat. They don't want you to have shit on your bench.
Yeah, but if you risk dying while you have nothing on your bench, you lose.
Yeah.
It's cool. I actually like playing the battle. I think the Lapras with playing some of the stuff that has hands and not doing the tutorial kind of intermediate showing you how to play stuff has made me like this game a little bit more. And once I really get into the deck building, I think I'll have to consider juggling 2 card games to play.
And
Yeah,
juggling 2 Pokemon games right now is like it's exhausting. Luckily, like
crazy,
TCG
right?
Pocket isn't all time consuming.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not trying to steal your time completely. Because there's only so many packs you can, unless you want to drop cash, which I'm not gonna do that.
well, I mean, online battling gets you thanks, which gives you shop tickets, which you can use on hourglasses. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I've pulled a healthy amount of packs since last Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
There was a point. I think it was Thursday. Was it? Yeah, I didn't go to work. I just sat at the house and I played Pokemon all day.
Nice.
Um, I pulled like 4 10 packs that day. Just like I just had a shit ton of
yeah,
Hour-
Madrid
hourglasses.
just has
Nice.
been sitting on materials. Like, he has hundreds of tickets. So,
Had hundreds of tickets. I pulled
Yeah.
another Mewtwo 10 pack today and didn't get shit of what I was looking for,
Right.
but I did get a bunch of dupes. So
That's cool.
some of which are full art, like
have y'all
that
been doing the flare?
Porygon.
What's the flare?
So, if you go to your card list and you sort it by duplicates and you scroll to the bottom,
Okay.
like, whatever, if you typically, like, the number will be 5, but it really depends on the Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, whatever is all the way at the bottom, tap it, hit obtain flare, and you can use some of that, like, shine dust and get rid of
Mm-hmm.
your extra cards to give you, like, effects on your cards when you play them.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's what that's for. Let's see.
And, like, the more duplicates you get, the more. Because I know the promo cards, those only require 1. So all the duplicates I was getting from the Lapras event, I
Mm-hmm.
was able to use. Because the Lapras event also gives you hella shine dust. So between those
Mm-hmm.
2 things, you're getting. Yeah, you get a lot of flair for a lot of cards. Like, I just
Yeah,
got this flair for this promo Mankey where those
seems
rectangles
like
moving.
you.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so for the promo, you just need 1.
Yeah, the promo you need 1, certain ones you need 3, and it won't like
Mm-hmm.
let you get below 2 of a card because
because you.
yeah, you
So
can
it won't
use
let you
2.
accidentally like destroy them.
Right.
That's cool. Cool.
So that's why I don't even really mind getting duplicates of the cards that I actually use now.
Mm-hmm.
Like the more one pro tip though, the cards you can just buy in the shop for tickets, it's like 2 tickets per those trainer cards. I think they
Mm-hmm.
only require 1 to get a flare. So if you want a Pokeball that has a bunch of effects on it, all you have to do is spend the tickets on the Pokeball card.
That's cool. Okay.
But yeah, so
Sick.
TCG Pocket has the Lapras event going on. It also has an online battle event going on that's for these ribbons or the emblems. And I know
Mm-hmm.
these emblems you're gonna want to have them. You just pulled another Dragonair.
No, I just put some flair on this bitch
Oh,
because I had so many. Oh, and you can keep leveling it up. So if you get more dupes,
Yep.
spend more shiny dust.
And then all you have
Get
to
a
do is
different
when
effect.
you're editing a deck, it'll have a little flare icon next to the card, and so you can just like apply all the flare that you're getting to the cards in your deck that you're using.
That's cool.
But then again, most of the time I end up editing a deck, I just will delete it and start from scratch and like place in the components that I want there,
Mm-hmm.
and then let it auto build from there.
Nice.
So today was Mankey Community Day in Pokemon Go. Chris, did you play?
I played a little bit. It was going on during the Saints Falcons game, so I was a little distracted. But I caught a few of them. I didn't get any shinies because nothing popped up a lot around my house. Even though I put a lure on the one
And it didn't
spot, the
help.
church next to it, yeah, it didn't help. It was cool though.
Mm-hmm.
Got a drop lure on there, popping incense.
Mm-hmm. I did that. I had an incense going, so I got a few. I got some good ones. I didn't get nothing but like I got nothing like to write home about. No shinies, but I got a 2, 3 star.
Well, I got like 13 shinies today, so if you need a shiny
Nice.
Mankey, I got you.
It's also that weird green one. I think Pokemon really needs to stop with green.
The cool thing is Annihilate. If it
Is not great.
right, it has like blue arms, and its
That's
like
cool.
fur is like a lighter color.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I like Annihilate shiny.
Yeah, that is really cool.
But yeah,
How do you evolve him? He has a special like thing you need to evolve him, right?
yeah, for today, and I'm not even sure if it's like still active post the community day. All you had to do was catch 20 fighting types. And since Mankey was a
Oh, fighting type. Okay,
right,
that makes
so yeah,
sense.
it
Okay,
was
that's cool.
every 20 Mankey you caught, you just said. So all the good primates I had, some of the shiny
Mm-hmm.
primates I had, I put them as my buddy. Let my auto catcher catch like 20 more, and then
Nice.
so I evolved a bunch today.
Hell yeah.
The only thing is, so the Annihilate that I have, that's like it's like 5.5, 4.9
Mm-hmm.
IVs. That one, I ran out of Stardust because I powered up one that was a little worse than it. Like I was like, oh, this is
Thinking
as
that
good
was
as
gonna
I'm
be
gonna.
it.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, this is the best one I'm gonna have, and then
Damn.
the one that I got for finishing one of the special researches was
Mm-hmm.
better, and I was like, God damn it! I just spent so much Stardust. But it's cool.
Luckily,
I'm
Minky is he shows up out in the real world, so
well, yeah. There's that, and I have 5,263 Mankey candy, so it's not even. It's a Stardust
it's a
problem.
startish. Yeah, okay, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I have
Stardust issue.
360 Mankey candy XL. So
Damn. Mm-mm.
but to be fair, I Mega Evolved Lucario, so I was getting bonus candy for every fighting type I caught. And I had challenges to like catch Pokemon with berries, so of course I'm throwing Pineapps.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Did you go anywhere?
I had errands to run, so I was kind of
Well,
running
you're just out
around.
and about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my auto catcher going. I would manually catch. So I only caught one shiny manually out of
Oh,
the
wait.
13 that I caught.
Uh-uh.
But all of the like 3-star and higher that I caught were caught with they were caught manually because they were from research.
Nice.
All right. So I've realized post platinuming Astrobot and Venba that I'm kind of in like an unsure place of what I want to play. Like I haven't hardcore committed to anything. So within the last week, it was N7 day on what day was that? Thursday? Thursday was N7 day. So leading up to that, I just started playing Mass Effect 3. I was like, I remember the beginning of Mass Effect 3 being really cool. Even in the remastered, it looks rough. Like that's one
I mean, it's a
it.
how old is that game?
Mass Effect 3, I want to say that originally came out like 2011, 2012.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yep, March 6th, 2012.
It's just a bit old.
Yeah. More than a decade old at this point.
But not even the remaster. It was HD remaster.
Yeah, they did the Legendary Collection a couple years ago. Like, I want to say it was a PS4 game post the PS5 being out. So, and of course, like Mass Effect 2 being one of my favorite games of all time, I was like, all right, yeah, I saw it on sale or something and just scoop that up because, you know, I'm always down to dip into some Mass Effect.
Yeah.
So I played that leading up to I played the beginning of Mass Effect 3 leading up to N7 day. Like, it was still kind of epic. Like, the story's still good and all of that, but...
Have you played Mass Effect before?
Yeah, I played Mass Effect 2 and 3 back on the PS3. Like, when they... So Mass Effect 1 and 2 were originally Xbox exclusives. And then Mass Effect 2, like after a year of it being out on Xbox, and Jalen telling me, you got to play this game, it's like awesome. I got Mass Effect 2 on PS3 that had a comic that let you make the choices for Mass Effect 1, like an interactive virtual comic thing that let you do your choices for Mass Effect 1 since there was no way to import your save like there was on the 360. So I played through Mass Effect 2 and then through a good bit of Mass Effect 3, but Mass Effect 3 originally had this problem where you had your galactic readiness, and to get your galactic readiness up, you had to play a lot of multiplayer. So, like, the story would gate you of, like, oh, you can't necessarily progress the single-player story until your galactic readiness level is above whatever it is. I want to say, like, you could buy, like, it might have been Pepsi or something, and that would give you, like, it would have codes for galactic readiness, like, under the cap or something like that, but...
How alive is the multiplayer for Mass Effect 3?
They took it out, so...
Oh, okay, so...
Yeah, none of that's a problem anymore. You can just play through Mass Effect 3 single player without any of that extra bullshit going on.
As you should have been able to.
Hey man, it was a different time, the late PS3 360 generation.
Everything had to be multiplayer.
I want to say this was one of the games with that online pass where they didn't want you buying it used, so to play online, to get your galactic readiness up, you had to pay the $10 or whatever it was to get the online pass. They came with new copies of the game.
The early 2010s.
It was a very different time.
Yeah. But everybody wanted that Halo Call of Duty money.
So, speaking of wanting that Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 and, like, just everybody talking about it is like I really want to get it, but I also understand I don't need like Call of Duty's go on sale now. So I
They
can
do.
wait and get Black Ops 6 way later on down the road and shit, it might hit free on PlayStation Plus.
Flops.
Right.
Well,
Possible.
it's possible, but it also
Not likely.
Not until probably mid next year.
hey, I'm down to wait because I was like looking around. I was like, let me boot up some shooters. So I played some Valorant because
Okay.
Arcane Season 2 is out, and so they
Mm-hmm.
have the cosmetics. And I had enough Valorant credits to get the like Arcane player card. So
How was
played.
that? How was Valorant?
I mean, it's sweaty,
Yeah.
but I mean, once you get in the flow of it, like them adding team deathmatch and them like it not just being search and destroy like
Mm-hmm.
hour long back and forth matches,
Mm-hmm.
and you can just run around and shoot shit. Like
That
it's
is
like
pretty cool.
yeah. So that's pretty.
Are you just doing shooters on your PlayStation?
I mean, where else would I? What other shoot? What are you trying to recommend?
Oh, I didn't know if you were like you downloaded just Halo Infinite multiplayer and just tried to get back into that one.
If it didn't take up so much space on my Steam Deck, I would totally do it.
Can you? Oh, yeah, that's fair. I was like, can you just get? You can just download the multiplayer, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, that's all that I have on Steam. So
Yeah.
the single player is like a DLC pack that would download and install if I had the single player, but I don't.
You don't need it.
Would I see? I wish Halo had a smaller package size for either the Master Chief Collection or Infinite, because
Mm-hmm.
both of them are doing celebrations for like Halo 2's anniversary,
Oh, that's
and
cool.
Halo 2 is the Halo that I have the least experience with.
Someone I have the most experience with.
It's really good.
Like, 'cause
3 is good. 2
I
is really good.
Yeah. When I finally played 3, I was like, oh, ooh, I
do
see.
I have 2?
Halo 2?
Yeah, I do have Halo
It's
2
the game that
physically.
lets you dual wield. He's on the cover, two SMGs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at this shit.
Couldn't you
It's
dual
really
wield in
good.
3 also?
Yeah.
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 I think.
I think you could just dual wield going forward, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they definitely didn't have it in Reach. I don't think they had it in ODST.
Well, you're not a you're
that was before Spartans were allowed to do
also an ODST, you're not a Spartan, so can't be as cool.
Yeah.
Right. So, like, for me, like, just being, like, primarily PlayStation growing up, like, when I got
Mm-hmm.
my 360, it was for Halo Reach
Oh, okay.
originally. And so I was playing Halo 3 and Reach. But Halo, and then I played the anniversary. They did, like, Halo 1 remastered, and I played that. But Halo 2 is a game that I think I got it that year we went to that game store
Mm-hmm.
on my birthday. I think
Mm-hmm.
that was my first time ever getting a copy of Halo 2. And I mean, it's in the Master Chief collection, so I totally could do that. I just wish it were a
Mm-hmm.
smaller package to put it on my Steam Deck because
Yeah. You just got to get a bigger SD card.
yeah, it's on the list. I want to get like two 2 terabyte SD cards.
I thought you were just going to say the PS5 Pro.
I do want one really bad. But
why?
Just to have it.
you know, to run my games at
What
higher.
games? What games, Anton?
Valorant?
Which ones that you're playing right now?
I'm not playing anything like that. Oh,
I need
actually,
this for Vimbook. You don't get it.
Actually, one of the games that I played this week has a PS5 Pro patch and would run better on a PS5 Pro than it does on my current PS5.
Astrobot?
Fortnite.
Oh.
Well, no, okay. So I'm out here
Rolling.
looking for shooters. Play some Valorant. I'm like, Valorant's a little bit too sweaty. What can I play that's a little bit less sweaty? Fortnite. Like, I'm actually competent at Fortnite. So I loaded up Fortnite, was playing that, got a few levels up, realized I unlocked a new instrument. I was like, oh yeah, they added Rock Band controller support for Fortnite Festival. And they unified all the passes, so no matter what mode you're playing, you're leveling up the passes for all the different modes. So, you know, I was in here playing Fortnite Festival for longer than I needed to.
I love that you went looking for a shooter, ended up playing Rock Band.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you load into Fortnite. Anything can happen.
It's true.
Because they just straight up, I need them to put Rocket League in there because they just, Fall Guys in its entirety. Fall Guys is now a mode in Fortnite. Like.
Oh, does Epic own Fall Guys? Have they always owned Fall Guys?
No, they bought them.
Oh.
When they were
so
buying.
Fall Guys, so you boot up Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite
to play like 4 different games.
Fortnite is a launcher now. It's like Roblox, where there's like thousands of user-made games of varying quality. Of course, there's like a Mr. Beast speed ramp, like that kind of game. Like let anybody make a game, and this is the kind of like algorithm garbage you're going to get. But so there's Fortnite, but like the official modes, there's Fortnite Battle Royale that has building. Then there's Zero Build, which is like just Battle Royale, no building. There's Rocket Racing, there's Fortnite Festival, there's Lego Fortnite, and one of those official tabs, like right alongside all those other things, is Fall Guys. So I need them to just do, Rocket League.
Might as well. I keep it consistently updated. Every time Fortnite updates, everything on there is updated.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, it is the Unreal Engine 5. Like, they're like, okay, we can make all these games on Unreal Engine 5, But
Rocket League and Unreal Engine 5.
Well, Rocket Racing is in Unreal Engine 5.
I know that. But I'm saying Rocket League and Unreal Engine 5.
I think that's what they have to work on to get it in the Fortnite launcher. Is like port it from Unreal Engine 4 to 5. But I mean, they're owned by Epic now, so.
So they got the money.
Yeah, I know people are.
Platform.
Yeah. So playing a bunch of Fortnite Festival got me on a rhythm game kind of kick. So I went from RPGs to shooters to rhythm games. And so I booted up Theatrhythm Final Bar Line, and I realized I hadn't played through all the Final Fantasy 16 songs they added, so I played through the rest of those. And I was spending time like playing through the story mode because I realized I had cleared the story mode for like 1 through 7, and so 8 I realized I had just never finished Final Fantasy 8 in Theatrhythm, so I was working my way through that. I got like 2 more enemies to do, but in that time I got 2 new trophies from that game. So
nice.
Yeah, if you look at my trophy log, it is extremely schizophrenic. Because it's like Vampire Survivors, Mass Effect, Theatrhythm. And that's not even counting like me booting up Ghostwire for a split second and like making it to the title screen and being like, nah, I'm not gonna do this.
I was about to ask if it was.
And then
How are you feeling?
I booted up Tekken 8 because like I was like, oh, let me actually get into Tekken. Maybe spend a Tuesday night gaming with the rupees. But I started watching like the backstory. Made it to like Tekken 3, but the like 2-minute videos they show aren't a good enough summary for me. So of course I went and found a several hour long Tekken lore video that I didn't make it through.
You sound like you're ADHDing through your gaming library right now.
I don't have anything that I can feel like I can focus my like attention on. Like I booted up Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered and I was like, I transferred my save over, but none of my trophies auto pop. So I was like, what?
You might as well just play a little Persona 3 until you figure out what you want to do with your life.
I probably should do that.
You should probably do that. You gotta. You're in the right space. Oh yeah, that too. You're in the right space to like tackle your backlog. I know. I got too many things I gotta play. I need to just put I got Sea of Stars on my Steam Deck. Every time I play my Steam Deck, I just need to play Sea of Stars.
See, every time I play my Steam Deck, there's Death Stranding, Hades, and Monster Hunter all just sitting there looking at me like.
But you played those games. You've beaten Hades. You've beaten Death Stranding.
No, this is Hades 2 early access.
Oh, we'll see. Okay.
I have not beat Death Stranding.
I thought you beat it.
No.
Damn.
I mean, so Hades 2 is going to come out eventually, right? And it's just going to keep getting patched anyway, unless you just want to see what it's like before it gets patched.
I mean, I kind of want to.
This is the whole game, right?
No. Kinda. It's more content there than was in Hades 1, the full game, already in the early access, but the game's not done yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Metaphor.
I don't have Metaphor, and I'm really not trying. See,
I just put another friend on it. They sent me a meme today about like when you send somebody a recommendation and they watch it.
Preaching the good word.
He was like, yeah, so I was playing the Metaphor demo, and before I could even finish it, I went and downloaded the game. I was like, yep, that's how it goes. If you don't
What is 14 doing right now?
I feel like the patch is about to come out, and then I'll really have something to focus on.
There you go.
But the one thing that I really wanted to play that was upcoming that I can't believe is a full price title is the Dragon Quest HD 2D. Yeah, they're doing Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 in HD 2D, but 3 seems to be like a full remake of Dragon Quest 3 in HD 2D.
But it's a $70 game?
Yes. I'm like, that is a lot for Dragon Quest 3. Especially when I have means of obtaining ROMs and using those ROMs.
Yeah.
Did they just announce the date for it or something? Like when it's coming out, or
no,
they announced the price? It's already out?
No, it's about to be out. It's like the first week of December.
Okay. So they're doing Dragon Quest 1 and 2. That's like a collection.
Yeah.
And they're doing
1 and
Dragon
2
Quest
is coming later. And it's going to be 1 and 2, and it's just going to be like Live Alive, where they just kind of HD 2Dify like the existing games, but it seems like Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D is like they remade that game.
Oh, nice.
Well, I don't have any affinity for even any of those. So.
I mean, it's Akira Toriyama.
That doesn't mean I have any affinity for it.
Right.
To go pay full price for them in today's climate?
Oh, yeah, right.
With Georgia taxing my digital goods.
I'm so tired of it. I am so.
It makes me not want to buy video games anymore. Damn sure not at full price no more.
Nope.
Or fucking collector's editions. It's like, god damn.
I mean,
Yeah, I gotta really, really, really want that game to get the collector's edition nowadays.
I mean, I don't have a disk drive on my system, so like that keeps me away from physical collector's editions, but
That don't stop the digital deluxes.
it does not.
True.
Because I did it the last like big AAA game I did it for with
I did it for
Astrobot.
Metaphor.
I didn't do it for Persona, so that's good. But I did it for Rebirth. I did it for. I'm going to do it for Monster Hunter.
I did it for Persona.
You got the digital deluxe for Persona.
Madrid got the physical deluxe.
Oh. That's fair.
I'm talking about Persona 3. I do also have the physical deluxe for Persona 5, but that was a gift. Because I can't even play it.
That came with a cool bag, though.
It did come with a cool bag.
What did Persona 3 come with?
If you got the limited run games one, it comes with a fucking gun.
Sick.
Well, an invoker.
Yeah.
To blow your metaphysical persona brains out, you know?
It's only kind of killing yourself.
You're just pulling forth that spirit of.
Oh, the physical collector's edition came with the Aegis statue,
Cool.
soundtrack.
Toaster.
Hmm?
It's a toaster. You can pop your toaster strudels in there.
Let's see. Yeah, physical soundtrack, art book, physical soundtrack and art book, Aegis figure, the DLC packs in the game.
Also, it's looking like the patch for 14 comes out on Tuesday.
Oh.
So for all you Final Fantasy sickos,
that the Alliance
don't
raid?
even have the game installed on my console anymore.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Is that it's like that?
I mean, I just know I'm not playing it right now, and it was taking up hella space.
That's true.
I don't have a sub, so I was like, well.
See, that's what I need to do is cancel that.
Yeah.
It's like I forget about it, then it happens, and I play a little bit, then I forget about it, then it happens, and I play a little bit.
Yeah.
That's exactly what Square Enix wants. That's actually what Square Enix is banking on for all of us to do.
True.
Well,
Drew, you don't ever think you're gonna get into this expansion?
Oh yeah, I will. The question is when.
I don't think it'll be before the next expansion. Unless like this Alliance raid drops and it's really just like, yo, you gotta
do this.
But I don't feel like anything so far in Dawn Trail is like, yo, you gotta like the raids have been cool so far, but
yeah. I don't know.
The expansion was cool. I mean, it is just coming off of like
it's not
ending story.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not Shadowbringers, it's not Endwalker. So
I mean, it's essentially a realm reborn in a different land. You kind of got to go through the whole story.
I don't want to go count somebody's kittens.
Look, at least it's not Final Fantasy 16 where they had you just go get dirt.
Oh, that's so disrespectful.
I'll call you the B word.
I am the icon of fire. All right, here, take this tattoo and go get me some dirt.
Take this, you hard ER bearer. I guess I could go get your dirt for you. Yeah. I'm this close to beating Metaphor.
Yeah.
I did. Last week you were saying you'd beat it.
Yeah, Pokemon happened. I ended up not like playing it as much as I was because the point I'm at, they're just like, hey, this is your last chance to go do these things. So I'm like, fuck, I have to go do them all before I beat the game, or else I'll have
Yeah,
to wait till New Game Plus.
you gotta do a little cleanup.
Plus, I want to, I have like one more social link that I have to max out, and they're like one event away. So I have to do that. I got like 5 side quests left, and I got about 10 days left. So I got 10 days to do about 8 things
You got this.
on top of doing the last dungeon. So I'm really like right there. So
You're pushing it.
I kind of gotta do the dungeon in one trip.
Is
Kinda
it the
got
last? Is it the last dungeon?
it is.
Oh,
Honestly, I don't even know if it's a fucking dungeon. It could just be the boss fight. I don't
oh,
know.
okay.
I'm
Yeah,
assuming that there is some dungeon there because
yeah.
I feel like there's at least 2 people I need to kill.
Sure.
And probably a couple like, random bosses on top of that.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, I'm right there. Definitely under leveled though. Hence why I gotta do those 5 side quests.
I get that level up.
But yeah, I mean if I lock in I can have it finished. Honestly, I could probably finish it tonight, depending on how late I want to stay up.
Yeah.
So I just got a ROM of Dragon Quest 3.
Allegedly.
Is this the first time this game's coming out in English? Is that why they're charging full price for this?
It could be. It could very well be the case.
Yeah.
Oh no, I feel like Dragon Quest 3 probably came out in the States.
Hold on.
Oh, it was Dragon Warrior 3.
Is that the same thing?
Yeah, so apparently Dragon Quest. Wait. It came out in 2019 on Switch?
It came out in 1988.
Yeah.
In North America.
Huh.
No, it came out in 1992 in North America. It came in 1988 in Japan. So it was 4 years later that we got it.
Damn, it really came out 5 days before my birthday.
Take a little minute for that localization.
I think back then they didn't know if the audience in America would enjoy games like this.
Yeah.
And then obviously you had the PlayStation, which was or was it the PS2 that was a JRPG simulator?
Both.
Both.
It had to start somewhere though, so that was PlayStation. I mean, PlayStation gave us Final Fantasy VII, which just pushed the whole thing forward for everyone.
That's true.
Cause shit, I vividly remember playing that demo as a kid.
Oh, Final Fantasy VII.
Mm-hmm. And then being like really confused as to, I'm like, wow, this looks so cool. And then like seeing the game, I'm like, what is this? What is this? And then they'll go into combat. I'm like, okay, yeah,
I get it.
Yeah. All right, kind of like Pokemon.
Yeah.
All right. So also in early December, alongside Dragon Quest, we're getting Marvel Rivals for free from NetEase.
Mm-hmm.
And this week in the news, the developer NetEase Um, I think it was 3 employees
Mm-hmm.
were arrested for laundering about $140 million.
Is this separate from the company or is this?
I mean, they're employees of the company.
Yeah, but like they weren't using the company for money laundering.
You
I think
know,
they were because it was one of the executives.
Does that not hinder Marvel Rivals for coming out?
I feel like that's to be determined.
Right. I
I think it's still coming out.
mean, you got to make your money back somehow.
That's possible too, but I could also see them be like, well, yeah, we're just
Yeah.
gonna give you an excuse for why it's not coming out, but that's not
Right.
the reason. It's the reason, but that's not the reason.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's coming out in February. No, March, 2025.
No one's gonna play it because Monster Hunter's now out.
Oof. I mean, there's definitely some overlap there, but I don't think it'll be too bad.
They say what the embezzlement was for. Is there any other details other than like, hey, they got arrested? They're
That's what I was
embezzling.
trying to find. I'm on Dexerto.
Because it was, I think I saw that in a Twitter post, and you know, Twitter posts, how informative they are all all the time.
Nine employees were arrested in connection with
Nine.
a possible money laundering scheme, according to Chinese news outlet Li Feng executive Zhang Lang and several other now former employees allegedly laundered money through contracts made with up to 28 different business partners.
Damn. Hmm.
So let's see.
Is that NetEase is kind of a big business, right? They're a
Yeah.
big developer.
Oh yeah.
That's a that's
NetEase is
crazy.
huge.
The heat. No, never mind. Never mind. Too soon. Too
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah. Um,
So
no, that's not like something I feel like you hear from like bigger companies like that.
okay, so I'm looking at NetEase games.
Mm-hmm.
Um, a lot of these I've never heard of, but Eve Echoes, which is like based on Eve Online.
Mm-hmm.
They got Harry Potter Magic Awakened, Dead by Daylight Mobile. So I guess a bunch of these are mobile games. Naraka
Okay,
Blade
that
Point,
tracks.
Once Human. There's a Lord of the Rings.
Oh wait, that's that. Is that out yet?
What?
Naraka Blade Point. Why does that
Oh
look
yeah,
like that
that's
Capcom
Yep.
game?
Path of the
oh
Gods.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Path of the
nothing
Gods.
like that. But
Nah, nothing at all. Naraka Blade Point is like you and your friends jumping
it's a battle
somebody else
royale.
and their friends
Oh, fun.
using
It's
weapons
like
from martial
a
arts.
melee focused,
Mm.
but there are
Yeah.
also ranged weapons. But I don't think there's just a gun. There's a
Yeah.
musket.
Oh.
Actually,
Tom
there
and
is a
Jerry Chase.
pistol. But yeah, Naraka
You,
Blade Point has been out. It was
you can do gun
originally.
fu. Is that a thing in
Gung
that
Fu.
game? Gun fu.
Mm.
Cool as fuck.
Okay, yeah. So I don't. I could see this company doing money laundering with the slate of games they've come out with.
You know, we should be able to see any company laundering. It's likely. It's
That's true.
potential. Honestly, it could be as easy as a negligent employee signing off on the wrong thing.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. You're
Now
right.
they're all ghosts.
9 people go to jail.
It shit happens, you know? I'm taking the training for it. Like, don't do this. Don't do that.
Just don't click any links that are emailed to you.
Dear God, stay away from fishing,
Yeah,
vishing, smishing.
Fishing,
smishing.
schmishing. All right. Well, have either of y'all played, Chris? Any progress made with Silent Hill this week?
Yes. I am in the hospital now. I've met all the side characters, and they're all pretty good. They're actually all so good that they're making James kind of like the way they've done James as the bad character in this remake. Not like as a bad guy, but like not as well remade. That sound right. Because he is a bad guy, but he's not acted as a bad. It's good. It's going great. But no, I haven't played it like Madrid. I didn't play it as much as I wanted to.
Was
I
it
did get
Pokemon?
there's a little bit of
Was
Pokemon.
it the geopolitical climate?
It was probably my mental health.
Dog, I was so exhausted. I legit called out on Thursday. That's how that went down. It was going to be Wednesday, but I was like, no, I gotta go.
I gotta do that. Yeah.
I mean, I was just like, I did what I could about it. And they always say, if you don't vote, you can't complain. I'm like, shit, I voted. So.
You
I won't complain. Yeah, right.
vote so you could turn into Sam Jackson.
I've had
It
it
is.
with this motherfucking Cheeto and this motherfucking house.
It is definitely wild, but also not surprising,
Not at all.
unfortunately. So yeah, I think this week my mind was somewhere else.
I get that. Being exhausted is fair.
Mm-hmm. Did a lot of
It's
resting.
natural.
Did a lot of resting.
All right, well,
Gonna
does anybody
add
have a one
somber
more
music to
thing?
the end of this episode.
um, I decided to dip my toes into that Blue Sky app. And
Oh,
it's cool. It's like if somebody put Twitter through several filters to clarify it, and they were able to remove all the scum that's left that needs clarifying.
oh, nice.
So yeah, I haven't seen any Nazis or porn bots.
Already a win.
Right, yeah, that's
The
And the Muskie boy's not on there, so
musky boy. Oh yeah, he doesn't own the entire platform.
right, where he's force feeding just garbage that is targeted to people who are diametrically opposed to me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I saw a starter guide. I re-downloaded Blue Sky off your recommendation. But I saw a starter guide of like, hey, like copy over some of your most popular tweets, like some of your like. So it was like
I don't
bring
need
over.
any of that. Everything that's on that site can stay there. Except I do want to get my banner off of that. Though that shit is
You were a different person on Twitter.
The chef's kiss. Yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just don't find that stuff interesting.
Yeah.
Anymore.
All right. Well, remember you can follow us all collectively around the internet, cheesycontrollerpodcast.com. Follow me on Instagram until I make a blue sky at Anton the number 6 followed by 2 X's. Chris
You can find me on Discord.
and Madrid.
You can find me at frankmotion.bsky.social.
Do I want to know?
That's Frank Motion. I was taking a walk. I was like, damn, I think that would be a good
Frank Motion. I like it.
I was looking for just Madrid, but that was taken like Madrid. And it was like already used. I'm like, well fuck me, huh? So
Not like there's a whole country with that name, right?
Yeah, I was about to say.
they don't need it.
Yeah.
What's the city?
Maybe true. All right.
They still don't need it.
All right. Well, this has been a Know It's Good production. The video version is edited by Chris. The audio version is edited by Akuma Santi. The descriptions are written by AI. And until next time, keep it cheesy.
Gotta give him credit.